Hey there, fellow movie enthusiasts. Today, we're going to talk about a dark theory that will change the way you see one of your all-time favorite movies, WALL-E. You may have never considered this before, but after a recent rewatch, I have come to the disturbing realization that the WALL-E ship is a cannibalistic vessel, and today, I'm going to prove it to you. So, let's start with the obvious: the food on the ship. The humans on the ship are living in a world where they don't have to worry about anything, especially not their food. All they have to do is sit in their chairs and wait for the automated system to bring them their meals. But have you ever wondered where that food comes from? Well, it turns out that the answer is pretty obvious. It's made from the same material as the robots on the ship, which are made from recycled waste. The food is made from the same materials as the robots, and it's even shaped like them. Take, for example, the Cupcake-in-a-Cup. It's clear that the ship's inhabitants are being fed recycled waste that's been repurposed to look like food. Now, let's consider the fact that the ship's inhabitants are extremely overweight and unhealthy. The captain of the ship even mentions that he's never stood up before. This implies that the food they're eating is not only made from recycled waste, but it's also highly processed and contains a ton of unhealthy additives. So, it's clear that the food on the ship is made from recycled waste and highly processed, but what does that mean for the cannibalism theory? Well, think about it: the robots on the ship are made from recycled waste, and the food is made from the same material. It's not a far leap to imagine that the humans on the ship are also being recycled, in a sense. Let's dive a little deeper into the evidence for this theory. In the film, we see that the humans on the ship are completely disconnected from the world around them. They don't do anything for themselves, and they're completely reliant on the technology around them. This is a commentary on our current society, but it also plays into the cannibalism theory. The humans on the ship are essentially being used as batteries for the machines on board. They're so disconnected from the world around them that they don't even realize what's happening. They're being fed recycled waste that's been turned into food, and they're being used to power the very machines that are keeping them alive. Another piece of evidence for this theory is the fact that the humans on the ship have lost their sense of identity. They're all wearing the same clothes and have the same body shape. They're essentially becoming part of the ship, just like the robots are. This further supports the idea that they're being recycled in a sense, and that the ship is a cannibalistic vessel. So there you have it, folks: the WALL-E ship is a cannibalistic vessel. The inhabitants are being fed recycled waste that's been repurposed to look like food, and it's clear that the food is making them unhealthy and overweight. They're also being used as batteries for the machines on board, and they're losing their sense of identity in the process. While this theory is certainly dark, it's hard to argue with the evidence. WALL-E is a brilliant film that comments on our current society in many ways, and the cannibalism theory is just another layer to that commentary. So the next time you watch WALL-E and see the Cupcake-in-a-Cup, just